Hey YouTube, this is Dan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, discussion piece today on the Humble Match. I love them, and don't feature them enough on my channel. I think we get hung up on other types of lighting fires and forget about them. But there's a reason why they've been around for so long. About 1830, I think, the friction match came out, and yeah, people just don't use them enough. But they do have a few problems, I suppose, and people have moved on from them. But they work. They're easy. They are a finite resource, I get that, and they don't last. Sometimes they don't work properly, they get wet, whatever, and as I said, they run out. Fair enough, but they're a nice steady flame. You get the Titans, and while they're hideously expensive, they're basically a little flare, and they burn without a problem. You can't put them out, basically. You can put them underwater, whatever. If you want a match that will do anything, burn underwater, burn underground, put them underground while they're lit, and then dig them up. These things will work. I did buy these ones, these Chinese ones. I did a video about it yesterday, but I didn't like the video, so I didn't post it. But they do burn for 20 seconds. They were $10.45. Yeah, I didn't like them. They took a month to get here. I'll light one up. I'll show you. 20 in the packet. They're half the price of a Titan match. So you get 20 in the packet. They come in a nice container. They look all right. They just don't burn as vigorously as the Titans. So they did burn for 20 seconds. That one there I set off yesterday. They just don't burn as vigorously. So I don't think they're worth the $10. I did note that they are about $13 now, so which are getting close to the Titan price of $20 a packet. So I would not be buying these personally. If they're close to the price of a Titan match, I'd go for the Titans every time, the UCO Titans. They are a brilliant match. As I'll show you, I'll stop striking on that strike plate just to... So, as you can see, it's not too bad, but it's not as vigorous as a Titan. I won't light the Titans off. They're just too expensive to light. See, I wasn't very impressed with those at all. They don't last that long. For the price of them, I would go for Titans every other time. I've got, you can buy these Chinese ones. These are just normal stormproof matches. They're about $2 or $3 a packet for normal stormproof matches. They are a lot better. They're just a normal stormproof match that has a little bit longer burn time. Than a normal match. For the price of these, I prefer these. They're a little bit better, personally. I think for the price of them, they're only a couple of dollars more. They're a couple of dollars for those. You get a couple seconds burn time, 5 or 10 second burn time. and they're a little bit better. Personally, I think they're a bit better. They're for value for money. These are the Stormproof matches that I'd buy over those ones because they're just so much more expensive. So that's the one I'd go for. I love them. As you can see, I've got packets and packets of matches. I buy them every time I go into Coles or wherever over here. I buy packets of matches just to have them on hand. I have no problem. And this is I've got boxes and boxes of matches. I have them around all the time. I like these ones, the big sandbars. These are the brand we have here in Australia. Extra long. These are for your lighting your barbecues and whatnot. Got the big strike plate. 200 millimeters. One got really long wood on them, so you can get in there and that. Good burn time on them. They're same as the redheads. These probably the only problem with the standard match is you've got to baby them once they get going, they're not too bad. They have a good, reasonable burn time, and they're not a bad sustained flame, but they're just a standard match. Not too bad at all. But that is the way to strike them. You get close to the head and drive it like that so that you don't ever snap. Because striking it the other way is not a very good way of doing it. But I just thought I'd have a little bit of a discussion on these. I can usually get a packet of, I think they're about $3 or $4 a packet for 10 packs. You know, like I get a whole heap of them. And same for, I get the extra long ones. I have packets and packets of those ones. Always have a few of the extra long ones in. Keep them in plastic bags just to make sure. And then I get the extra ones here, the redheads. Redhead brand. I should have had it all taken out. Strike Anywheres, we don't get them anymore in Australia. They've lost their minds over that. Basically, you can't get them because they were worried about vermin getting in and opening them up. So, yeah. Oh, that's a fire starter. I didn't even know I had them. There you go. Huh. There you go. I've got stuff here I don't even know I had. Big fire starters. There you go. That's interesting. The Strike Anywhere matches, we don't have them. We don't. You can't buy them because they basically don't have them here in Australia anymore. I did buy a couple of packets. Years ago, I bought I have got a couple of packets of them, but you just can't get them. They're almost impossible to buy, and you can get them occasionally, but they're hideously expensive to buy, and they're not worth the effort to buy them. They're $300 or $400 a packet, like for 300, I think they are. The last time I looked, and I'm just not interested in buying them. So yeah, I'll put all them away in a minute. But yeah, certainly, if you can get them for cheap, I'd certainly be looking at buying these Chinese ones. I've always got a couple of packets on my watch list, and I do buy these ones. I like them for the extra few seconds of burn time, the sustained flame. of the extra burn time, and I do like the little plastic container that they come in. I do have match saves now. That mate of mine gave me a few plastic match saves. These ones were a waste of money as far as I'm concerned, because they're getting up close. I did get them on a discount, because they were about I think they were about $12, and then because if you put them in your watch list, they send quite often they'll send say, oh, here's a 10% discount, and I got them for $10.45 or 44 or whatever, and I said I'll try them out, because that was half the price of a Titan for the Titans in the plastic container are $20 here in Australia. So I thought, oh, if they're half the price and are about the same size, which they're not really, they're a bit smaller, because the Titans, if you look, the Titans are actually a bigger match too, so they're not actually even the same quality or size or anything. But yeah, overall, the Titans are the best matches I've ever tried. They burn for a long time, and they are absolutely magnificent match. But yeah, I was disappointed. They're not worth the money. Personally, I wouldn't buy any more. I definitely like these ones out of all of them, as far as burn time goes. But if I was to choose any ones, just this extra long redheads or sandbars, you know, like I've got these. I'm thinking, oh no, yeah, I thought I had another. They're extra long sandbars as well. Oh no, they did. Anyway, but yeah, doesn't matter. Usually the extra long ones are not too bad as well. So yeah, but they certainly are a viable thing, and don't get hung up on, you know, like whatever bushcrafting. As long as you get your fire going, who cares how you do it, honestly, you know, like as far as it goes. But yeah, these are definitely a viable option, and if you whatever. And I like it because they're cheap. They're very cheap, and they're easy to do. And once you put them in a match safe, they're waterproof, especially with the O-ring seals on all the match safe. I'm going to burn these up eventually, and I'll replace them with extra long. Yeah, just the standard extra longs. Probably. It's a good container. I did like the fact that they're not too bad, but yeah, for the price of them, they are. I did like that they had extra strike plates and everything like that. But yeah, if they were only $5, they would have been all right. But these are only $2. That's why I do recommend them. Anyway, matches. Have a look at them. They're usually cheap at the grocery store, so you know, like, you can get packets of them. That's why they're easy to come by. Anyway, thanks for watching.